Hi Liam. Okay, so back again. So this time, I think the one of the other questions was you asked me about the developments, and it was like changing when you want to change solved to reserved, or anything like that, and also updating the color. So when it hovers over when it's unsold, it the background of that title changes to red on over. So yeah, I'll just quickly run you through that. So if we've logged in as we had previously, we go to all pages, we go to the developments page. Let's open that up. So that's going to go away and think about that. Yeah, and that's refreshed and opened up. So the familiar builder layout with all the modules which have been named so you can see what they are. So let's just go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the actual page on the website. So the quick and easy way to do this is just to go over to this little mouse icon in the top left hand side, and just where you've got the site title, that is actually an hyperlink. So if you just do a right click on that and open that in a new tab, that'll go away, and there you are. That's opened up the website. And then if you just go to developments page, and then you can see how it's going. So okay, so that's the developments page, and these were the things that you're obviously wanting to change, where it says available, reserved, available. You wanted to change that, and this other. So on this main one, this block, this whole what we call section here, this section in blue with the individual green row and modules. So the blue ones are rows, the green ones are the blue ones are sections, the green ones are rows, and the grey ones are actual modules. So if you look at how it's stacked out, it's we've got, as it starts here, we've got this sort of full size image of the elevations of the developments at Tib Shelf. So if we go flip back, and you can see where it says image, and that's where that's kept. Okay, so that's how they're built out. Then we've got High Street Tib Shelf title, and let's just go back to that. And we've got High Street Tib Shelf title, and then you've got about text. So if we just open up that, click on the hamburger icon, brings up the editor, and there's the about text in the text editor there in front of you. I'm just going to close that down. So that's how it's built out. So if we go down to the row below, you can then see the individual houses. So where it says available on this title bar there, this is the availability status. So if you just click on that, and then it's just as easy as just to saying, just typing it over. So if that one was sold, we'd put sold in there, and I didn't show you this on the last one because I didn't want to make it too confusing, but there's two ways of doing this. On this form editor, you'll probably see visual and text. Now, visual is what you see is what you type thing like Word and any other text editor. On where it says text, now this is where I usually work, because I'm used to typing in and putting HTML in there. So this is just basically raw. This is code. So so you can see where it says strong. It says sold, and then it's got some tags, some HTML tags each side of that, which is strong, that's basically just telling the browser that is going to be bold text. So if I just flip back onto the visual again, can you see where it says sold there? And if I took the bold off it just goes down to normal text. Now, if you flip back onto the text editor, it's taking it off. Okay, so if you don't know HTML, there is some links up here on this side which you can just click on over, and that's it, B for bold. Okay, but you're probably 99.5% of the time going to be working in the visual editor. So yeah, so we've changed that to sold. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to basically save and exit. But before we do that, we'll save and exit so it changes it. But remember on the middle one, we've already got reserved and it's got a red over it. So there's a little bit of CSS behind the scenes that you just need to put into this one to make that happen. So if you just click on this availability status. Now, remember we have these three tabs: content, design, and advanced. This is where the advanced comes into play. If we click on the advanced tab, and then we've got this CSS class. Now you won't have to, these are all set up from behind the scenes. You haven't really got to write any CSS. All you've got to remember is the class. So if you just do see on this, if you just do a Command and C, I know you work on Mac, and that'll copy it to the clipboard. And I'm going to close that down. We're not going to save anything, but we're going to go back to the availability status on this. Okay, and we're going to go to Advanced, and we're going to paste it into there. Okay, so that's into there, and I'm going to save and exit. I'm just going to check the front end of the site. You can see it still says available because we've not done anything yet. But we're just going to update that page. And that's going to think about it. That's about done. And then we're just going to do a reload or refresh on this page by doing a right click and clicking reload. Okay, so that now is going to change to sold. And if we hover over it, yay, it's got the red outline. Okay, so if we just pop back onto the page and we open up the availability status again and say, let's just get rid of that. Look, let's just get rid of availability text. Perhaps I could have named that a little bit better. But if we just do an update on that now, flip back. Okay, it's about there, and let's just do a refresh. Okay, it's sold, but hey, no, there's no. Sorry, let's just get rid of that. That's my colour chart's popping out. It's sold, but there's no red over. So you just got to remember to, when you've got a reserved or one like that, a sold one, is to just put that availability text into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go back there. It was available, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. So I'm just going to copy that back, put that back into there as available. Okay, because you're going to do this yourself. I'm going to save on that, and I'm going to update it. And then we're going to go back, and just like magic, et voila. There it is, it's back to available. So that it's just as simple as that. And obviously with this one below, sold subject to contract, that's obviously a bigger module because we split those down because it's got 3 rows. That's the bigger module that you just do exactly the same. You go into availability status, you change whatever you wanted to change here, and as you can see, it's already got that availability text class in there to change it to red on over. Okay, so I think that's as simple as that gets. In other videos, I will show you how to either clone these and redo them when you're putting more developments on. That's a little bit more in depth, but this video just gives you a quick flow of how to change the text on those modules. Okay, so that's the end of this video. No doubt we'll